Good morning. It is time to start the day. Even though we slept in late, let's get a move on and let's talk. But first, yeah, we definitely do need that coffee. And there's an annoying mosquito in here.
Like and subscribe.
Good morning. It is March 21st. And yes, it's a late start to the vlog. It's basically 10 o'clock. It's 9:56 in the morning now. I just spent the past little bit talking with Tiffany as well. So, before we go out, before we do anything, last night I actually woke up from the strangest dream that made sense. It was so weird. And I think that the stress of the whole unemployment thing has finally really hit me. I was back up in Pennsylvania, back to the townhome area, to the row homes, and there was a homeless man sitting outside of one. And my mother was there. And she said, just ignore him, come on in. Well, after going into the townhome, then I go up to the third floor attic area. And I look down and I see a box of all the different items from my 20s and stuff. And at that point, I realized that basically I'm looking at everything from my past from when I was previously unemployed. Except I was younger, I was a lot dumber back then. And I didn't have a focus and a determination like I do now. Because I relied on government assistance to take care of me. I relied on everything else. And that's also when I did that stupid fake college with Ashford. But then I woke up and I realized that if I don't figure out a problem and then a solution and acknowledge that problem, I could go ahead and become that homeless man sitting outside. It was quite eye-opening, to be honest, and I woke up at about 4 a.m. with this dream, and then I went back to bed, tried to. Had another weird dream about seeing my cousin who died from cancer a while back. Just, I don't know. It was like a lot of things from my past were coming back. So then when I woke up today, I know I have the job prospect interview with Universal for next week. But now I went ahead and additionally, when I was over at McDonald's yesterday for my daughter's date with her boyfriend, I saw a table with a family that got up and left it a complete disaster. I mean, there was just crap everywhere on the table. Well, I thought about it last night. I thought there was 4 different team members that walked past that. None of them went over to clean it up or anything, or even call for another employee to go over and do it. So this morning, I saw that that same McDonald's has a shift leader position on their website. So I applied for it. I also know the general manager over there, and I'm pretty well known by their team members over there because we go there like all the time for Lily's Happy Meals. So now I have to decide which one of the 2 paths do I go down? Do I really work hard for? Universal or the McDonald's job of shift leader. Now, I'll be honest with you, okay? These jobs are completely outside of my realm when it comes to my normal IT job. You could not go further from it. But at the same time, they're paying jobs. And that's the important part. And they both have their own branches on where they could take you. And I learned that from car sales. That with car sales, I could have gone to F&I. I could have also done what I did of going to technology and then IT. And that led me down an amazing path with a company that I loved working with. I really did. Yeah, it upset me with how things were done in the end, but at the same time, I began to realize I was dramatically overpaid for my role there. $26, $20 an hour, and we maybe answered like 4 calls a day. Yeah, we were getting paid some good money for not a lot of work, and maybe like 4 or 5 tickets a day. And they were all like account creation, stuff that takes maybe like 3-4 minutes. But it's just stuff that was going through my head. I am out of blueberries. We're gonna have to get some later. Oh, and it's also Friday, which means that it's pizza night and it's game night. Then again, I could always get a job with them. Theme Park Media Group. Content creator, TikTok, Disney Parks news blog. This is Tiffany's iPad and she found this job for me. Creativity, patience and concentration, and patience to detail. 15% off discount on our online stores. Wow. Experience of using social media publishing tools. So you gain experience, exclusive team member merchandise at a highly discounted rate. Long service awards. Career progression. Friendly team environment. As a content creator for Disney Parks News Blog, you'll be required to create news updates for our TikTok page on a frequent basis. In addition, you'll be assisting with the creation of new content ideas to better reach our audience. That looks interesting. Job description. You'll be required to create news update. Okay. Qualifications. Creativity, patience, attention to detail, strong networking, and team working skills. So far, this looks pretty good. Job pay. This role is voluntary work. You will receive no payment or compensation for this role, as we are a non-profit brand. That is bullcrap. That is complete horse crap. I'm going to tell you why. To say that a media company is a non-profit brand makes little to no sense, okay? Because they're getting AdSense revenue. They're getting all kinds of income from everything. They're getting it from YouTube. They're getting it from TikTok. TikTok pays a few dollars for every million views you get. So to say that you're a nonprofit brand, I find that really hard to believe. But also, it brings up another alarming issue. Companies that think that it's okay to go ahead and post job listings for nothing, for no compensation, but that you can get discounts on their own merchandise. That's some bullcrap that I have seen never before, and this is a whole new low level. Really? If you can't afford to pay somebody to go and make the content for their time, even say like you'll earn 10% of the income generated from your video that you post with us. That at least is something back to them. But to say that it's nothing at all, that you don't get anything, but that you get a discount on their merchandise from their store, that's beyond low. Let's get our blueberries. Because now, I'm fired up about that one. Okay, so this is their actual official website. Before we go out and get our blueberries. Yeah, Theme Park Media Group, reporter, Walt Disney World, Disney Park News blog. Okay? Yeah, you're an actual reporter. And right there, job pay. This is voluntary. You will receive no payment. Like Tiffany was just saying off camera, you can go ahead and start up your own YouTube channel and just go to the parks and report about things and make money if you want. Really?
Yeah, they're just stealing your concepts that you're posting on
Okay,
your
a
stuff.
podcast editor.
Like and
I wonder
subscribe.
if that pays anything. Nope. A podcast editor gets no money too. Alright, let's go over to Publix. Let's get some blueberries. Alright, let's go into Publix and let's get our blueberries and stuff and get going. Alright, those are big. Let's just get the regular size.
Yeah. Careful.
Alright, we got our groceries. Let's get home. Alright, let's eat a nice wrap. And then go out and do something. Alright, let's get going. We got a little bit to do. So we got a couple of companies that are going to be delivering today. We have Roadie and FedEx as well. I know where the Roadie guy is because there's a little tracker thing, which is pretty cool. But we're going to be back in time for him, so I'm not too worried. But FedEx, I have no freaking clue where he is. But what we're going to do in the meantime is I'm going to take a little break, go over to the Goodwill locally, just right up here, and see if they have any new retro games. Quite often, you can pick up a nice little retro game pretty cheap, a Wii game or something like that. So we're going to go do that. Alright, let's go into Goodwill. Let's see if there's any cool retro games for us. Alright, so we actually struck out in there. There was absolutely no decent retro games, as you see. Yeah, there was a couple of older Xbox titles, but mostly all that stuff is just on Xbox Live for free. Well, it's included in the subscription, so really, it's not even worth paying for. And the Wii stuff, well, it was Wii Fit, which we already have. So let's just go back home to Tiff.
Welcome to Dunkin'. Try the new Dunkin's meal with a sausage, egg, and cheese on your choice of bread and a hash brown. We'll be with you in just one moment.
So I think I made a mistake at Dunkin'. Not the part about getting Lily a chocolate frosted sprinkle donut, because I know she'll love that, even though Tiff thinks that she's not going to eat it. I think she will. But I got the large shaken espresso. The only problem is I didn't get one for Tiffany. Even though she said not to, I have a feeling she's going to take part of mine. But it is so freaking good. So one of the things that I am curious about is that with the M4 chip being in here, is it going to be the same power as my Mac Mini? That's also the same specs, basically. Yeah, it's got, I believe, 16 gigabyte on the Mac Mini. I have mine configured with. And it's got the M4 chip. Now my MacBook Pro has the M4 Pro chip in it. So I'm kind of curious on that. And on top of that, they do have Final Cut Pro for the iPad Pro. But I believe there's also a DaVinci Resolve as well. which would also be cool. Let's go and get AI set up. So here it is with the magic keyboard too attached. All aluminum, I love that. And the pencil. This thing looks amazing. So I finally have an iPad that's new enough that it can go ahead and do Final Cut Pro. And it seems like a really great idea. Because one of the amazing parts that I loved about Final Cut Pro for the Mac is you buy it one time and you get it for life. Unfortunately, Apple, you seem to love Adobe, especially with their Premiere, which is their video editing. Because I just saw Final Cut Pro for iPad 1 year, $49, or 1 month, $4.99. Yeah, I kind of like it where I just pay one time and that's it. Not having to pay multiple times. Alright, it is 5:38 and we gotta go get dinner. Let's get going. And I gotta stop at Ulta and get concealer. Not for me. For her. Right?
Yep.
Let's get going. Alright, let's get in the Pizza Hut. Let's get our food. Get home, eat, and then game night tonight. Let's get a move on. Alright. Let's get home. Today has honestly been quite a long day. And perhaps it's mostly because I didn't exactly sleep too well last night, as we talked about earlier. But let's get home. Let's do game night. Let's eat. Edit this. I might pass out early-ish. Ish.
Okay.
Early-ish for me is like 11 o'clock. Late-ish is like 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
You want to get going?
Yeah.
We need to talk about this when we get back. But first, we got game night. Welcome in, everyone. Let's go ahead. Let's have some fun. Let's relax. And let's see how bad my golf game can get this week.
Mommy!
Yes.
Oh
Alright, there you
I
go.
got it.
no! Jay!
Epic will have Annual Pass Preview Day next month. Interesting.
Yeah, isn't that
Like and subscribe.
No, it's different than what we got.
really?
You gotta go again
Wow,
because
I'm really
you...
far back still.
Yeah. Alright, it is 8:20 now. It is time to go ahead, end the night, end the day, get some sleep, because honestly, remember, I didn't get hardly any sleep last night with my mind racing like it was. Especially with the whole dream sequences and all that. But tonight, I just want to shut off my mind, relax, and just enjoy some sleep. But we've had a great day together. But I do think that the iPad Pro, I'm going to send that back over to Verizon and just have them send me like an iPad Air instead. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because honestly, I realize I'm not going to really use it for media creation, for video creation. Because I have a $2,000 MacBook Pro to do that on that I absolutely love. When I was trying to edit a video earlier on the iPad Pro, just when that was already done and just cutting it up a little bit and playing with it, I wasn't really liking it, but I do want an iPad for media consumption, for reading ebooks, and for that kind of stuff. So I think just sending back, getting the new iPad Air, and being done, like a 512 gigabyte one, is just the sweet spot. But for now, Thank you guys so much. I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. But for tonight, get some sleep too. We all deserve it after all. Good night.